Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is the show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. So today's question comes from a woman who went to bid a customer's house, and when she got there, the customer, for whatever reason, was not the kind of customer that this house cleaner wanted to work for. There was something about the job interview or the walkthrough process that just malfunctioned, and the house cleaner just didn't feel like it would be a good fit. So does she raise the price and just hope that the woman finds someone else? Or does she go ahead and just tell the woman outright that they're not a good fit? That's a really good question, and I have a very personal and specific take on that, and it might vary from how you feel about that particular question. So if you have a different answer than the one that I have, I would love for you to leave a message in the notes below and share with me why you feel different than what I'm about to share with you. What I'm about to share with you comes down to two things. The first one is that when you go to a customer's house, they have a specific need. It turns out they called you because they believed you had the solution to their problem, right? In our business, all of the marketing, all of the advertising that we do, we hope to draw people in so that we can serve the need that they have. That is our job. There are times when you get to a customer's house when you will just, for whatever reason, discover that client is not a good fit for your business. So, my two suggestions. Number one is be incredibly diplomatic and polite. You don't have to cop an attitude. You don't have to, I'm not cleaning for you. Don't do that, okay? These people can jump on social media and within a matter of minutes, they can send some message viral about you that can totally destroy your reputation. Then instead of you losing a potential client, now you've got a bunch of damage control to do, okay? So first of all, be very kind. Be kind, be compassionate, and be diplomatic. That's rule number one. Rule number two is to be honest. I think it's an opportunity if you jack the price up, but if you do jack the price up and they've heard about you and they like you and you came highly referred from their friends that they know, like, and trust, then you're either going to get stuck doing the job at a higher price and absolutely hating every minute of it, or you're going to have to lie to them and come up with another set of excuses why you can't take them on as a client. So my second point would be, after being kind, compassionate, and caring, it would be to be honest. Now, you don't have to be specific, but you need to be honest. I am thinking of a particular scenario when I went through a woman's house, and every stop along the way, she told me, well, I had to fire the landscaper, and I took him to small claims court because he did this, that, and the other. Then we go out to her magnificent swimming pool. And she says, well, I had to sue the pool guy too because he did this, that, and the other. Then there's an electrician she had to sue because he misfired some wiring or something. And as we walked from room to room in her house, she sued a whole bunch of independent contractors that had come to service her home. And I'm sitting here thinking, we're not a good fit for each other because as a small business, she's going to sue me. This is her pattern. This is what she does. She looks for things that don't meet her expectations or creates things, and then she sues the independent contractors, which I would be. Now I got to take time out of my business and I got to go to small claims court and I got to fight this woman who's supposed to be my customer. This is not a good way to start a relationship. So at the very end, she's like, okay, so how much will you charge to come clean my house? All right, let's be kind, compassionate, diplomatic, and honest. And I just said, hey, you know what? As I was walking through your house, and you've got a beautiful home, I've just discovered over a variety of, little things taken in that we're just not a good fit for each other. My business is not a good fit for you. And so here's what I would recommend. And this takes you to the next part of what you can, if you can, do. I'm not a good fit for your business, but can I recommend somebody that I think might be a better fit? And because we house cleaners know each other and we know who's working in our area and we know that there are other people that are in that market that you could recommend them to. There might be somebody that's just a way, way better fit than you. It might be that you're at a female and you're at a gentleman's house and he's a single gentleman and you feel weird or queasy about him specifically. guess what, buddy? We're not a good fit. And don't give any specific reasons why. Don't say, well, I don't want you to sue me. I don't want to be the next person on your hit list. Don't go into any of that, right? We're going to be diplomatic and polite, but you can be honest and just say, not a good fit. And if you do it with a smile on your face, it's really disarming. There's not much they can say. They can't force you into being a good fit. They can't force you to take them on as a client. What are they going to say? You came to my house and you bid the job and you were polite and then you left, but you didn't take me on as a client? If that hits social media, that doesn't hurt you in any way, okay? And then the last thing I need you to be aware of is there are people who choose misery. I don't know why, but they do. They choose misery. And they specifically look for things that are wrong with every house cleaner, maid, janitor, housekeeper, anybody who comes to their house. They're going to find fault. I don't know why, but they do. And if this is that kind of person and you start listening for it after a while, you start hearing those people that just nitpick over everything. If this is one of those people, save yourself the trouble right up front. Just say, hey, you know what? You've got a lot of expectations and I'm a small company and I don't think I can meet your expectations. So I love the fact that you considered me. I'm honored you invited me over here. You've got a beautiful home and you deserve someone that can pay the kind of attention to detail that you expect. And that is not me in my company right now. So thank you so much for having me over here. If I think of someone, I will let you know and then leave. And in this particular case, don't recommend anyone. Don't put another house cleaner on that account because you don't want to do that to your worst enemy, right? If there's somebody that's just miserable, bolt. Leave right now while the getting is good. If you're an independent house cleaner and you're just one person and you clean, I don't know, say 2 houses a day, 5 days a week, that's 10 houses. If the next week you do another 10 houses, you're going to have a total of what, 20 clients? If you have rotating customers and you do one once a month or whatever, you might work weekends or you do special projects, you're going to have a total of what, 30 customers if you're one person? So there are millions of houses out there and you're only looking for 30 or 20. That's it. Don't go out and find the 5 or 6 miserable people that are going to take you to court. So if the customer is not the good fit for you, don't just jack up your price because you don't want to work there even if it's a bad price. There's no amount of money that woman could give me if I know in the end my result is a lawsuit. That is my light at the end of the tunnel. I don't want that. So if you're looking for 20 or 30 customers, pick 20 or 30 nice people and then build a business that you enjoy working for every day. That's my answer. And so that's it for today. If you like this tip, please share it with a friend. Or if you disagree with me, that's fine as well. Leave your message and your reason why in the messages below. Okay, so I will see you next time. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.